Deputy Luke Ming Flanagan.
Thank you very much. Just the first thing I want to say is something in general about this House and the equality that we were meant to get when we come in here. Yesterday we had a situation whereby the technical group were left out of a briefing on the whole Garda bugging issue, and today, consistent with every day in here, before the technical group get up to speak, the Taoiseach leaves. And I'm actually amazed that he stayed for Sinn Féin speech.
Limited time of the debate.
Yes, okay, fair enough, yeah. But he very rarely stays for Sinn Féin speech. He does stay for Fianna Fáil's, and we know why, because he has a lot in common with them.
Sorry,
so anyways, it's very relevant to the debate.
You can do so, but you're out of order.
And it continues. But anyways, I think everyone agrees that we should condemn Russia for what they have done in Crimea. And it's quite obvious that it's going to be a difficult situation for many people there. But when we look at who is condemning them, it doesn't really do an awful lot of good. Because, well, actually, Micheál Martin said earlier, he was talking about the democratic principles of the EU. What EU has he been living in? Because the democratic principles of the EU are that if you hold a referendum in Europe and you don't get the result that you want, you hold it again. And the democratic principles of Europe are that if you do that for a couple of times with the country, the next time you come back with a referendum, you come back with a referendum that says that basically tells them they'll be penniless if they don't vote for it. So, like, for the EU to preach to anyone about referenda, it is remarkable. Now, throw into that the fact that when Greece wanted to hold a referendum, the EU basically pulled on them and told them that they couldn't. This brilliant democratic principles that Micheál Martin was talking about didn't seem to matter much in Italy when they installed a banker as the leader of the country. So the idea that the EU can lecture anyone on democracy, well, I have to say now, I think maybe it should be someone else if we are going to do a bit of lecturing, because really all that we see going on at the moment with Russia and the EU over the Ukraine is a bit like two adolescent lads chasing after a girl, and it ain't for the conversation they're chasing after her for. Ye are looking for what ye can get, and ye don't care what destruction ye cause in trying to get that. Now, I'm just wondering, at what stage will our government, who's meant to represent me and the people where I live, are ye going to go out to Europe and actually hold your heads up high and tell them that, far from being the takers, as is suggested, we are in fact, as a nation, the givers? And when are you actually going to go out there and remind them that since we joined the EU, every citizen in this country has benefited the EU to the tune of €46,000. When you include cohesion funds and CAP, and you take away the money that was sent back to Europe, you look at the banking debt, and you look at the appalling deal that we've got on our fishing, that is basically what we've got off the EU. Sorry, that's what they've got off us, €46,000.
Thank you.
All I can say is, the EU does not care about democracy, and it certainly doesn't care about us.
Thank you,
and if
Deputy.
he did, he'd fight for us, but you're not.
Thank you, Deputy.